fan. How are you feeling about the Phillies so far this season?
I'm feeling good. I'm bummed that Bryce Harper got hurt. You can't really replace him, even if you have a bunch of guys trying to do it. But yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I think they're in the mix, and that's really all you can ask for.
How did you prepare for throwing the first pitch at the game not too long ago and doing better than 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, I could really care less about people saying, "Oh, that was one of the best first pitches I've ever seen," but I certainly cared about being considered one of the worst to do it. So I just warmed up, and Nick Castellanos for the Phillies told me to let it fly, or no, he said let it eat. So I tried to, and I played baseball growing up, so I feel bad for some people because it's very ceremonious to get asked to throw out the first pitch. But if you never played baseball, it's an interesting skill set to have.
It could be pretty rough, as we've seen.
Yeah.
Now, you had famously said if you didn't get into acting, you would do baseball.
Yeah.
What position?
I mean, now I could play a lot of different positions, but I played second base growing up. So I would say second base, I could probably do that.
What would your walkout song be? Walk-up song?
My walkout song in high school was Walk by Pantera,
Okay.
which is pretty heavy.
Would we change it now in 2022 or are we going to keep that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm good with that because I think it would gas me up a little bit, but maybe just like Bob Seger to like old time rock and roll, I think would just be a fun, because I want people to have fun when I'm coming up to bat.
Totally.
You know?
Now, what can you tell us about today's event? Can you tell us what cards you're going to choose for your ball?
I have a good idea about the cards that I'm going to choose. There's one card in particular that I'm really excited about because it's really such a part of history. And I think that's what's, I collect, there's some guitars, some instruments that I have that are from a very specific time and era. And, baseball cards, it's the same thing, man. And I love that you can look at a card and it can, just kind of take you back to where you were when you got it, or they're really timepieces, and they put a stamp on what was going on then. So I'm not going to give it away, but I know I got a good idea. Yeah.
And you've had a very successful. Top Gun Maverick is doing well at the box office.
Yeah. How
are you feeling with just news that it's Paramount's biggest success right now ever?
I think that's very exciting. I think you have a certain amount of expectations when you know that you're going to be a part of something like Top Gun. You know that there's such an audience built in already. But what I was really surprised about is like the amount of teenagers that certainly, a lot of them really hadn't seen the first one, maybe weren't even aware of it. And boys and girls, I think we've just really kind of created such a strong response in a lot of people. And it feels like a movie that the fans, it's really their movie. So I think a lot of people are seeing it multiple times, and that's great. I mean, we're a part of history now.
And you learn how to fly for it.
Ish. Yeah.
Is this now like a new hobby for you, where like I'm going to be like John Travolta and just fly my own planes?
No, I'll let someone fly me. Yeah.
And it's the summertime. Any plans this summer that you want to share with us?
Summertime plans. I'm going to have a family reunion that we haven't had in a couple of years, so that's exciting. That'll be in New Jersey, so looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm going to the MLB All-Star Game and Home Run Derby. That'll be a lot of fun. It's not every day it's happening in the city you live, so that's really exciting. And yeah, we'll see. There might be some projects coming up.
Anything you can tell us?
Nah.
Okay, who are you most excited to see this MLB weekend? Any big names that you're like, I'm hoping to meet them, take a selfie?
I think I'm not big into selfies.
Okay.
But I think it'll be exciting. Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, because they're both going in the Hall of Fame, and so for them to kind of have this victory lap and to kind of have a final fan, kind of appreciation and celebration for what they've done, that's something I'm looking forward to.